Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of Minas Tirith. When we last left off, we were going around trying to find these suspicious characters, and now we have found the 8th, this is the 9th, so let's talk to him.
Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much.
What? No, I wasn't. Oh, forget it. It's all over. There's no point. You've killed the other however many. Alright, so spare me. Alright, buddy. You're spared. Fine. Return stolen goods and talk to the kid. There you are! If only the sun were shining, how fine their gleaming arms and armor would be. Look, there are others over there. Let us go get a look at those ones too. Alright, buddy, we will do just that. Go see the ranks of soldiers. Whoa, that guy is very official looking. Look at that. He's got like these awesome like gold trimming there. That is cool. Alright, let's keep going. On to find what is next. Alright, so here is that guy. Alright, met Lamor, Captain of Tidings. Well, that's great. Glad we did that. Alright. You see more soldiers. Alright. So let's see. Oh, we can now talk to Barber again. Why? Were I the enemy, I would throw down my weapons in despair. What are those soldiers over there? We should go see. Yeah, right. One of the keys. Look at this guy. This guy is awesome. Alright.
Not much light, is there?
Though the future of our city may not look so bright, I will not see its dignity fall. Not before its walls do, at least. Thank you, traveler. You're welcome, buddy. You are most welcome. Alright, well, let's make our way back over to these soldiers over here. You boy, you don't belong here. Get out of my sight. Sulking urchins. Hembar, always underfoot. Why, look at them! Cross my sight again, and you'll earn a bruise to show for it. As you turn away, a swan knight of Balfalis catches your eye.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
The knight gives the slightest of nods to you, and then addresses Barber. It pains me that, even in this dark hour, we cannot count on each other for common kindness. Yet it is ever so. Young man, know that had he raised his arm against you, I would have intervened. I saw clearly this man, your companion, was one breath from doing the same. But someone elder and stronger than you cannot always be by your side. Therefore I counsel you to look before you step, and to learn to judge the characters of men before they are within striking range. Look into their eyes. You will learn to know. See that one there, who so discourteously spoke to you? An unhappy storm is writ upon his face. You may grow to be strong, and maybe even take the trappings of a knight in your time. But a cautious step and keen judgment will guard you from the blows that no armor ever can. A cautious step and, what was it? Clear judgment. I must commit those words, for they seem good ones to live by. Pah! I am shaking a bit from that mean fellow, though I do not like to admit it. Let us look elsewhere, on something more pleasant. See the horses over there? Shall we feed some apples to them? Why, look at them! Alright, enter the city stables. We shall do that right now. Okay, take some apples. There's some apples. Alright. That guy's just casually sitting. All cool. Took a handful of apples. Fed a horse. 1 out of 9. 9 seems to be the number that Minas Tirith people want you to do for quests. There you are, horsey. Yes, out of all the lines, I picked that one. Alright. Here we go. La da da da. Let's get this one. This one. You are fed now, horse. Congrats. We are doing jobs that not even the lowest of the low soldiers do. Alright. Yeah, because it clearly needed food. It's not like there's glass here. Alright. We're feeding all these horses. Okay, there's still one more, and hey, look, there's the last one. Alright. What a fine creature, this horse. It is not only horses who enjoy a treat now and then. With you along, I might be allowed in the food monger's market. Yes, the food monger's market. Always had trouble saying that. There is a monger there. Himimir, he is called, who likes me well enough and might give me something to eat. Vergil's face grows serious and seems to think a moment. What that knight said about kindness was also very fine. Perhaps if I ask right away... Yeah, that was correct the first time. Perhaps if I ask the right way, Himnir will send food to all the children. Yes, let us go find him. Alright, we will go find Himnir. Ask Himnir for treats. Well, it is the day after Halloween when I'm recording this, so that is very appropriate. Apparently we're going on trick-or-treat in the middle of sieged Gondor. That's great. Alright, and any player or fellowship to engage a monster will get credit for defeating it. As of a recent update. Okay, let's mount on up, because we got a long way to go. We're going all the way up to the soldier tier, or... Actually, let's finish off this first tier, so we're going to go to the other side of the city. All sorts of chickens all around here. It's just an outdoor library. Okay, that's great. Alright. Here, there are soldiers all over this city. Very awesome. Okay. We should be getting kind of close. They got a barber here. And a bard. Bard and a barber. The bard and barber. That should be a tavern. Alright. Although maybe not the best tavern. Okay. Whoa, too far. Discovered the foodmonger's fellow hall.
Minas Tirith will surely be able to withstand an attack from the enemy, won't it?
Okay, dude. Sure. Yeah, it surely will. Himnir smiles indulgently at Bergil. Sweets not just for you, but also for the other children? Well, that is a bold thing to ask. Others would pay good coin for such a parcel of my goods. Ah, but who am I to be fooling? Like as not, I would have given it to you freely. Today, however, I have an errand you may run to earn your treat. This whisk I use to whip up cream for my pastries has come apart, and it is my favorite whisk. I ask you to bring it to Amonil, a tinkerer of the Wright's market, and beg her to set it right. In return, I'll have a bounty of sweets sent over for the whole lot of you. Alright, I'm surprised we don't need to talk to Bergil again. Okay, let's see where we have to go. Clear to the other end of the city. This is just great. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to Amonil.
So many of my friends have left this city.
Well, this is an odd pairing. The Tinker eyes you and Bergil. So, old Hymnir's favorite whisk finally failed him. Good, go lightly with it, I told him. Ah well, let me have a look and see what I can do. You come back in a while, and with any luck, I'll have it fixed. Okay. A thought seems to suddenly strike Bergil. Say, when did you get here, Andang? Were you upon the Pelennor when Lord Faramir came back to us? How I should like to have seen that. I went to the gates with Pippin, that's the prince of the halflings I spoke of, when all the men arrived from Belfalis and Lossanac, and elsewhere. That was a sight to see, but they only rode in on their horses. That is fine, but it was nothing to a fight. How would you like to go up upon the walls and see what we can? I hear the enemy is within the Ramas Echo now, and would like dreadfully to see how that is. I can hardly imagine it. Okay, well, apparently we are going to go and see what's going on, and we did confirm that the hobbit we thought he was with was indeed one of the Fellowship hobbits. Surprise, surprise, since I doubt there are any other hobbits in all of Minas Tirith, but, you know, still good to confirm. Alright, such an epic, epic city. Just blown away by it. Alright. And they brought back the portcullises from Helm's Deep Beta. It's been forever since... Walk to the south wall of the gate. Alright, there are plenty of enemies around. That is for sure. I'm glad... I mean, Helm's Deep kind of has troops defending it, but this is much better. I wish there were even more archers defending. Alright, but I guess they don't need to have them up on the walls just yet. Okay, nearly inside the city. Alright. Looked from over the city gates. Yep, we did. That's great. Okay. Let's keep on going. And yeah, the enemies just keep going for most of the length of the wall. Walk to the north of the gate. The wall north of the gate. Alright, here we go. Oyat appears before you, a cruel sneer on his lips. Boys that cannot heed their elders need to be taught a lesson. That's a weird face. Alright.
Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith.
And just what are you then? The champion of orphans and wretches? What gives you the right to stand between me and a soldier of Gondor? And that me, a soldier of Gondor, and that impudent, Sniveling little. He makes as if to go past you, and then sees the dangerous look in your eye. Oh, is that how it is? You'd strike at me, would you? Just to spare this urchin a bit of thrashing. Just you try it. I'm a soldier trained and hardened, and I'll strike back. I'll strike whatever cheeky boy or foreigner I choose, to let them know their place. Now sulk away, or if you've any spine, meet me up in the second circle later, between the feasting hall and the tavern, and we'll see who strikes who, when it comes to it. Did I mention that Denethor taught me everything I know? Alright, so he doesn't do that, but... Let us go, Antang. Perhaps Amoniel has finished meddling that whisk. I'm pretty sure I could fix the whisk. I mean, how complicated could one... I don't want to worst eat. How complicated could one whisk be? I mean, really. Alright, this has to be like the weirdest question. Take the whisk back to the Whisk Master. That would be a title. Whisk Master of Middle-earth. Alright, let's go down here. And weird green stairs. Because reasons. Okay. Let's see where we need to go now. All the way back to her, so let's go and do just that. Alright, Whisk Master, let's see what you got.
I should have left the city with the others. Too late now.
Amoniel greets you and Bergil with a low sigh. The whisk is not mended, nor shall it be, for it is beyond my skill level. Hymnir should not go so hard on so delicate a tool, and I have told him so. Nor will I send you to bear this ill tiding for me. Some things must be faced bravely. A knight cannot send someone in his stead to face the foe, nor can he shirk his duty, and let innocence come to him harm. Go now. Somehow I think Hymnir will send some sweets to your friends, all the same. Okay, well, let us go and see if he will indeed. But first, I think we need to talk to Bergil. She speaks nearly as well as the Swan Knight, Andeng. Some things must be faced bravely. Do you know what I think? I think that you must face that swaggering soldier, Oyat. Surely you are a match for him. Surely you can cow him and make him relent. Please, Andang, he will not leave us children alone till someone stops him. Oh, and how I would love to see you stand him on his head. Alright, we'll stand him on his head and do all sorts of other stuff. But I think that is not till next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Minas Tirith. When we return, we will stand Oirat on his head and who knows what else. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Minas Tirith. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.